Please guys, if you can hear me, I want you to drop 1 on the chat, please. If you can hear me clearly, drop 1 on the chat. Can you hear me very well? Drop 1 on the chat. Hear me very well, drop 1 on the chat. Can you guys hear me? All right. Now I think the volume of the music is too high, so let me try to reduce it. All right, let's see stream music. Okay, now, so can you guys hear me properly now? Okay, so let's start. All right, Mr. James, welcome. Richardson, welcome. This is one of my old G. Bro, you've been here for like since the beginning of this channel, like over 4 to 3 years ago. Thank you for the support, thank you for the love. I hope I make it worth it for you one day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you for always coming around. Just want to let you know that I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. All right, so I'm going to start now, and every other people, all right, if the rest of the people can just watch the video later. All right, so Let's talk about binary option. What is binary option? How does binary option work? And what is the idea behind binary option? The first thing, let's try to check Google. Let's ask for binary. Sorry. Let's do what is. It's binary. What do I ask? What are you bringing? Come in, guys. Financial exotic option, which is payoff either some fixed monetary amount or nothing at all. Okay, I'm looking for a point I just want to bring out. Now I'm going to explain to you guys, the normal way. Okay. Okay, now see one of the definition that we have here. All right, says binary options are financial instruments that simplify the trading of an underlying asset or market by turning trading into a bet-like experience. Okay, that's one of the definition. Now a lot of people are going to misunderstand this. When people hear anything about bets, anything gambling, anything bet, people don't want to do it. All right, but I'm going to explain why binary option, all right, feels more better compared to trading the normal forex pair. Okay, I think I'm going to say it like that based on my experience so far with binary option. Okay, and let's look for another one here coming. Okay, this one also says a binary option is a financial exotic option in which the payoff is either some fixed monetary amount or nothing at all. Okay, so now let's have a clear understanding and explain what binary option is. Okay, binary option, all right, from the word binary comes from two. All right, when we have anything that is bi means two, right? So you want is a situation where there's nothing thought to it. All right, you make just two decisions, all right, in binary option. Unlike trading, now you have probably you have three. You can enter a trade, decide to close the trade anywhere you like. You can enter a trade now and decide that, okay, I want this trade to move this so amount and I want it to stop. Or probably you have a projection of a take profit or a stop loss level, all right, and then before price get there, you can decide that you don't want to continue, all right, with the trade anymore, and then you can easily close. All right, but binary option, before you get into the trade, you already know what is happening and what your outcome of the trade is going to be. There's only two outcomes. You cannot close your trade. All right, there's no closing of trades like you want to close partials, all those stuffs. There's nothing like that when it comes to binary option. You can't close your trade. So before you get into the trade, you already know what is going to what is going to happen, what your outcome is going to be. So it's either you're losing your money or you're winning money, or you're making money rather. All right, so one of those two things is what is going to happen, all right, in forex, in binary option. So you don't get to another thing again is when you're trading forex is about forex is really about how many moves you make in the market. So let's say let me bring my tool here. All right, so now let's say if I'm getting into a trade, let's say I'm getting into a trade here, probably I'm selling right from here, and then my take profits is down here. If my take profit is down here and I decide to use put my stop loss somewhere around here, okay, my profit is going to be measured by how many move that this asset move, all right, like how many points this SPX have. All right, so if SPS move about 100 points or 200 points, that's the amount of money that I'm going to get. Okay, but with binary option is a complete different thing. All right, it's either you're buying an asset, all right, and hoping that the asset is going to appreciate. Yeah, you're buying assets, appreciate or depreciation. That's what you are trading. Okay, now I'm still going to get there. All right, just want to give you guys a a little understanding of exactly how it works. All right, so you get paid based on how many moves you have in the market with stock trading, forex trading, but on binary option you get paid based on your prediction. All right, I don't know if that makes sense. All right, so now, but most of you guys are familiar with forex trading, and you understand this example that I just gave right now, that you're going to be paid based on the amount of move that you have in the market. All right, if the price move, if I get into the trade right here and the price move to this point here, I can decide to close the trade. All right, maybe I already make about, maybe I'm projecting about $200, all right, and I'm risking $100. I can decide to close at $100 or close at 150 or even close lesser than that. All right, but with binary option you cannot do that. Okay, so, and again, what is really binary option? Binary option is buying an asset. All right, let's say you want to buy stock or you want to buy the actual forex trading pairs, all right, forex pairs, all right, and you're hoping that the price is going to, all right, appreciate or depreciate. All right, you're predicting that, okay, if I get into the market at this point here, I'm expecting that the price is going to drop in a time range. Okay, so what that means is, if peradventure we have this candle, if peradventure we have this bullish candle that push up, this doji candle, and this is just an illustration, all right, if we have this doji candle right here and I decided, and I say, okay, I think the next candle, because we have this doji candle, I think the next candle is going to be bearish candle. Okay, which means that the price is going to close below, because this one closes above, so I'm expecting that the next now the next 1 hour candle, all right, is going to close bearish. It's going to close below this high that we have at this point here. Okay, let me put it here. Let me change this color, make it more visible. Change this one. Okay. Okay, so I think this is not responding. Okay, I guess you guys can see it now. All right, let me just zoom out. So if I'm going to say, okay, we have a doji at this point here, and I'm expecting the price to move to the downside, which means that in the next 1 hour, all right, I'm expecting that SPX is going to move to the downside. Now, it doesn't matter how many points it has. All right, it doesn't matter how many points it has. Okay, even if it's just a very tiny point, all right, I'll be able to make the amount that I'm expecting to make. Okay, so I can now decide and say, okay, since we have situations like this, I'm going to put $100 on this. All right, if I put $100 on this, I'm going to predict that the next candle is going to be bearish. Now, it doesn't have to be bearish, all right, the candle must close below the point where you're getting into the trade. So you can decide that, oh, since the price is approaching a key level, I'm expecting price to push up. If it push up probably to the top key level right here, I'm expecting that if it closes, I'm going to get in, or you can decide to get in at this point here and expect that the next candle is going to close bearish, which means that within that time frame of 1 hour, price needs to close below the level which the previous 1 hour candle closes. Okay, so that's exactly, all right, how binary options work. All right, so two decisions is going to make is either you're losing your investment, the money you invest into the market, or you're making a profit. Now we're still going to get to the profit aspect, we're going to get to everything, and you guys are still going to understand more better. All right, I'm not really good at explaining stuff, all right, but we'll get there. All right, so let's just take it one after the other. All right, so speaking of how it works, that's exactly how binary option works. Okay, so you can do your normal analysis because it's still the same forex pairs, the same stock market, the same crypto, all right, that you're still going to be trading in binary option. It's still the same old thing. All right, nothing is different. All right, the only difference is that this time around, all right, you're predicting just one or two candles within a specified time, all right, which is the time that you gave it. All right, you also need to understand that it deals with time. Okay, so you can be looking at this on the 1 hour time frame and say in the next 5 minutes or in the next 10 minutes, price is going to close below the level where you get into the market. All right, and you just expect that price is going to close below there easily like that. So if price close below there in the next 5 minutes, in the next 1 minute, in the next 5 seconds, or even 1 second, all right, you're going to be able to make a fixed amount of money. All right, in binary option, the money is fixed. Okay, so the money is fixed. You don't decide, oh, this is the amount of money I want to make. Unlike forex market where you have stop loss level and you have TP level. All right, now on forex market you have this stop loss level right here, and price will only go against you, or you probably going to lose money when price go to hit your stop loss, or you decide to close the trade by yourself. Now if you don't do that, if you don't do any of that, all right, you will have to wait. If you don't close the trade by yourself, you have to wait for price to get to your stop loss level before you can lose, you know, your money, the amount you use for the investment. Okay, but with binary option there's nothing like that. Okay, so once the time that you gave it is completed, the decision is going to be made. Is either you're making money or you're losing money. All right, that's one of the two things that's going to happen. Okay, so that's exactly how binary option work. Okay, so binary option is more like, has a lot in common with like a future market. All right, this is you predicting that, okay, I think in the next 5 minutes, I think in the next 1 hour, I think in the next 4 hours, I think in the next, you know, whatever time, that price is going to go up or it's going to go down. That's one of the two things that's going to happen. All right, so and that's exactly how binary options work. Okay, so instead of making money based on amount of move, you're making money based on your prediction and based on where the price gets to at that time. All right, so now let's go to binary option itself. Okay, so now to illustrate what I've just explained to you guys, now let's just do it on the live binary option chart. Now one of the beautiful thing about binary option is that it's open 24/7. all right, now not everything, all right, the crypto market is open 24/7 in this, all right here where we have the crypto is open 24/7 if you want to trade the crypto. And then they have what we call OTC, all right, which is over the counter, all right, pairs. So if you want to trade currency pairs, all right, over the counter, remember this price is going to be different from the price that you have, but I'm going to get there. All right, so let's just give an illustration of what we've learned already about binary option, then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's say for instance, now you guys can see we are having these candles are on 15 seconds. All right, I'm putting this on 15 seconds. All right, this is 15 seconds right here. Okay, so I'm expecting that price has moved down for a very long time. All right, this is just an illustration. All right, this is not the actual trading. Now price has moved down for a very long time, and I'm expecting that, oh, price is going to go up. All right, so if I'm expecting price is going to go up, then I have to be able to understand and know the exact place where I want to get into the market, because precision is very, very important. You need to be precise. You need to know the exact place where you think the price is going to go up from. All right, and that's where strategy, you know, and whatever your trading plan and everything comes in. Okay, so you need to be precise. All right, and say, okay, this particular time, once price gets to this point, I'm expecting that price is going to go up from there. All right, so now let me just give you an illustration based on what I've explained before. Now we've seen that, all right, price has been on a steady downtrend. Now if I want to continue to sell, I can just click on sell, provided that I'm getting it at the right time. All right, so right here we have the time. All right, this point here we have time. I'm still going to get there, try to explain everything on the dashboard for you guys to be able to understand how it works. But let me just give you this, guys. This one right here, this is time. Now we have 15 seconds here as well, but this is not the time frame. This is the let's say the amount of time you want to keep your position for before the decision is made. So let's say peradventure, if I think price is going to go bullish in the next 15 seconds, all right, after price is going bearish right now, I'm going to buy. I'm going to click on buy. All right, now this is higher and lower. All right, they just decide to to play with it. All right, it's more like buy and sell. All right, so in this one you can also call it call. The bullish one is call, while the bearish one is put. All right, that's the normal term they use in binary option. Before now, this new brokers that are coming in now start changing everything, start making it more relatable. All right, so we have the higher, which is the buy, and we have the lower, which is the sell. Okay, so now if I think price is going to go bearish in the next 15 seconds, all right, okay, let's say let's get into a trade now. We have 7 seconds or 6 seconds before this one close, and if I want to buy, let's say I'm buying here. Okay, remember, buying this market right here. Okay, now it says I can't get in, so I'm going to switch this account to demo account. Let's try to switch this one. Okay, okay, so let's get into buy again. Let's wait for about okay, so I'm going to get in for a buy. Now what did I do here? What I did here is that I am saying that in the next 15 seconds price is going to move from this place that it is to anywhere. It doesn't matter how far it goes, it just doesn't matter. Even if you move all the way to this point here, you can see this one was a good one. That's just exactly how you make money in binary option. Your trade is over like that, just like that. All right, so it doesn't matter how long it moves up. Your prediction is just that, okay, I'm expecting that price is right here, it has formed a doji or whatever your strategy is. I'm expecting that immediately price gets to that level, I'm expecting that price is going to move up. All right, that's where precision comes in. I'm expecting that price is going to move up in a specified, all right, in a set, which is the set time that I give by myself. All right, this is something you're going to give by yourself. Now you can adjust this one to any time of your choice. You can put it to 1 hour, you can put it to 2 hours, you can put it to 4 hours, you can put it to any time. Okay, so let's say peradventure, as I'm looking at this one now, I want to be precise. I want this candle to close and I want to be looking for buys. I want to get into buys. All right, remember, this is just an example. All right, this is not an actual trade, this is just an example. I'm expecting that price is going to go up from here. It's going to go up in the period of just 15 seconds. Okay, in just the period of 15 seconds, I'm expecting price is going to go up. All right, in just 15 seconds, and after 15 seconds, you can see we already made money here, and then price moved up, just as easy as that. Now your trade can be longer than that, if you extend this time. All right, for people who like swing trading, who don't want to get out of trades very quickly, you can decide to move that time up. You can decide to say, okay, I want the trade to be open for 4 hours, I want it to be open for 1 hour. You can also come to time frame. You can change the time frame from seconds, you can change it to 4 hours time frame. All right, if you change it to 4 hour time frame, which means that every single candle right here is 4 hours. All right, now you can also trade based on the time. You can also be on a 4 hour time frame and still decide to trade for just 15 seconds. Okay, you can get into this one right here and expect that it's going to move up in 15 seconds. All right, still your choice, but I always advise that whenever you want to trade, the candle that gives you confirmation, the chart you're looking at, the time frame you're looking at should also be the time frame that you're trading on. Okay, the time period that you're trading on. But you can play with it, it's still your choice. All right, this is something that just depends on your own personal preference. All right, So I can also move the time up. I can decide to say I'm going to move the time up. I'm going to change it to 4 hours. All right, now I'm changing this to 4 hours, which means that if I get into a trade right here, if I buy at this point here, I'm going to be able to make money in the next 4 hours. The decision is going to be made in the next 4 hours. Either I'm losing money or I'm making money. One of those two things is going to happen in the next 4 hours. All right, and that's exactly how it works. Okay, so but you guys know I always like scalping. All right, so I don't play with that huge amount of time. All right, so I just want to get in, and you can really spend just 30 minutes in the market if you're doing things right, and you just be done for the day. All right, just 30 minutes and you're done. Okay, without being greedy and all that. Okay, so that's exactly how binary option work. Now if you don't understand anything now, I want you to drop that on the comment section. Let me know before I proceed to the next stage. All right, so that's just exactly how it works. And you can also change this one to 1 minute. You can change it to 1 minute. You can decide to change the time to 1 minute right here. All right, so let's quickly check the interface, exactly how it works. Right up here, this is where you start. Whatever you start is going to display right there. Okay, now because today is a public holiday, all right, but the market is still moving today. All right, so you can switch between pairs. Okay, you can switch between pairs. This is AUD card, Euro JPY, all right, Euro GBP. You can switch between pairs of your choice. All right, you can trade any pair of your choice. Another beautiful thing is this: the same thing that happens on TradingView, on your TradingView chart, the same thing that happened on your TradingView chart is the same thing that is happening right here. Okay, but you just need that precision. Now you guys can see the difference between these and trading the actual forex trading. Trading actual forex, all right, now, or stock or whatever, you want to wait for price to move. Let's say paraventure, if I'm buying, what should we do here? Let's say if I'm selling at this point here. Okay, let's say if I'm going short right here, I'm expecting price to push down at this point here. Okay, now if I'm making that decision that price should go down at this point here, okay, all right, it doesn't matter, all right, it doesn't matter how long the price move, all right, compared to trading the forex. All right, you know, when you're trading the forex now, the amount of move is the amount of money you're making. All right, but this one, the amount of move is not the amount of money you're making. All right, I don't know if that makes sense. Now the reason why this one doesn't close is because we changed the time right here to 1 minute. So I'm going to change it back to 15 seconds. All right, we should have this one would have been done. All right, but because there was this 1 minute that we have here. Okay. So now when you are trading the normal pairs, like, you know, this one right here, if you're trading the normal pair, you know, the normal thing you can see on TradingView. All right, if you're trading the normal thing you can see on TradingView, you can only trade 1 minute time frame. All right, your range must be 1 minute. All right, you can only trade 1 minute time frame if you're trading the normal pair. But there are so many ways, there are so many things, so many assets you can trade right here. You can trade cryptocurrency, you can trade commodities, you can trade stocks, you can trade indices, you know, whatever. Then there's another one that they call OTC. All right, this is over the counter pairs. All right, now all these ones you're seeing right here, anyone that has OTC in front of it, okay, it's not going to be the same price with what you're going to get on your TradingView, you know, or your MT4 chart, whatever. All right, not going to be the same thing, because this is this broker saying that, okay, we have another offer for you. Okay, we're going to give you card JPY, GBP, card CHF. We're going to give you in a different price. Okay, they just change the price and tell you that they're going to give you, we're going to give you this in a different price. All right, so this is their own set price. Okay, which means that you're not going to get the exact thing that is happening on your normal forex pair. You're not going to get it on, you know, on this OTC whenever you're trading OTC. Okay, you're not going to get it on OTC. All right, so but if you want to trade the exact pair, the exact thing that you see, you know, generally, all right, the exact market, you can come down and check for the ones that doesn't have OTC. OTC means over the counter. All right, this is something that they are offering you this, something they are offering you as a black market price. Yeah, let's just say black market price, not the original price, just the black market price. All right. And then if you want to trade the original price, you come to this point here, GPJPY, that doesn't have OTC right in front of it. This one here doesn't have OTC. This one doesn't have OTC. So you can add those ones on your favorite. The reason why we have this pairs right here is because I just add them on my favorites list. So let's add GPJPY. You will see that it's going to appear here. Okay, so let's try to add it, GPJPY, and you guys see, okay, it appears here. Okay, all right. And then let's go to cryptocurrency. They also have the over the counter too. They have OTC for crypto. All right, so you can choose the one that is not over the counter if you want to trade the direct or straight market. All right, so that's another one right there. Okay, so now let's talk about the reward. All right, now I want to understand how the market works, you know, what to expect and all that. How does it work? Okay, how much do you make? All right, how much do you make? So if you're trading this number right here, what you see right here is the percentage of the money you're going to make. Okay, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Now the percentage is going to increase, all right, based on the amount of volume in the market and the session. All right, so let's say you're trading a London session, you should expect London pairs to be more compared to the New York pairs or the Aussie pairs, you know, or Tokyo, you know, whatever. All right, so GBP pairs, because we are in, you know, London session now, you're going to make more. So now there's a fixed price for this. All right, so let's say peradventure you're risking $100 to say this asset is going to move. I think there's a presence of bias at this point here because price is failing to push the downside, just for an instance. All right, and you put $100 on this market. You decide to put $100 and expect that, okay, price is going to go up. If you put $100 and you're trading, let's say peradventure you're trading GBP card. All right, let's say peradventure you're trading GBP card. If you put $100, if the trade goes well, you're going to make 85% of the money that you invest, that you put your initial capital, the money that you use in trading, all right, that you put on the asset. You get what I'm saying now? So let's say peradventure I put $100 and I have 85%, which means that I'm going to be able to make $85 if I'm right. The money is going to be given back. Your money, initial capital, is going to be given back to you just like the normal trading, and then you'll be able to make 85% extra. Okay, now the only issue with this trading style, binary option, all right, is that it doesn't give you more room to make more than you're risking. So let's say peradventure if I'm risking $100 now, the highest money I can make, all right, on pocket option is going to be 92%. Okay, so if I'm risking $100, I'm only going to be able to make $92. If I'm risking $1,000, I'm only going to be able to make, you know, $920. Okay, so there's a fixed, you know, amount of risk to reward that you're getting. All right, so there's nothing like 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, you know, all those type of stuff. Right, this one is fixed. You get what I'm saying now? So it's fixed. So whenever you're getting into the trade, you already know how much you're gonna make, what you're expecting to make. You already know everything already. All right, so that's the way these guys work. All right, but one beautiful thing is this: it doesn't work based on move, doesn't work based on how many moves you make. You can even make a very tiny move, right, just 1 point push, and you will still make the exact same amount of money that you're supposed to make. All right, so that's one of the beautiful things I really like about trading binary option. Okay, so now you cannot decide which one you want to do. All right, and they also have news. All right, whenever news come out, just like the normal trading forex, whatever, everything still happens right here. Everything still happens exactly the way it happens on forex trading. You know, everything still happens exactly the way it happened right here. Okay, and what else do we need to talk about? So let's talk about the things. So when you add pairs to favorite, All right, you get them the stop right here. All right, when you add stuff to favorite, you get them right here. Okay, this is the point where you have your demo account. All right, you have your balance. You can decide to change this. You can decide to change this to real. You can also change it to demo. All right, and they also have forex. If you want to register, if you want to do MT4, you can also do this one right on it. All right, as easy as that. Okay, this is the place where you take your highs and lows. This is the point where you are going to be getting your payout. Okay, this is the percentage of your payout. So this one is already showing me that if I'm going to trade this pair, it has 85% of return. Sorry guys, this noise coming. Right, so right here it will show you the amount of money you're going to make. So it's saying that this guy is 85%, and if you put $100, because I set $100 right here, I can decide to change that. Okay, I can decide to reduce it to $1. All right, now it's saying that if I'm risking $1, I'm going to be making 85%, and the return of every investment that I make, every trade that I place, is going to be 1.85 if I'm getting into the trade right here once the trade is successful. All right, now if I go to the one that is a little bit higher than that, which is AUD card, okay, you can see right here this one is 87%, and showing you exactly all the information that you need right here. Okay, the payout is 0.87 because we're having $1 right here. Okay, and the time is also very, very important. You need to pay attention to the time. If you want to be trading on 1 hour, or you want to be trading on 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you have to set it. Don't make the mistake. All right, you have to set it right there that you want the trade to run for so amount of time, so amount, the period of time, right? So you must always adjust this. So if you do, and make sure that it's on time. All right, don't put it on exact time, because this is the time that we have right now, the exact time. This is 10:34 right now. All right, but always make sure that you switch it from this time and put it on the exact minutes. All right, minutes, seconds, hours, whatever right here. Don't use time. All right, don't use this time. All right, because sometimes this one can be a little bit confusing. All right, so just use the minutes, how many minutes you want the trade to last for, right there. Okay, and we've talked about this one is price. Now if you have open trades, this is where you're going to see all your running trades. So let's say peradventure I click on higher. Now you see we have our running trade to be here. It's also giving us information right here saying that we are risking $1 and we're using it to make $87, 0.87, which means that the total money we're going to be getting is going to be $1.87. Okay, so we have open trades, and right here we have closed trades. Okay, this is where we have closed trades. All right, now because this one is still in 1 minute, that's the reason why we are working on a 15 seconds time frame. All right, that's the reason why this candle closes and this trade is not closing. That's the reason why you need to always verify this thing right here. You need to always verify it. All right, and because this is the actual trading time, all right, this is the actual forex pairs. All right, you can't go less than the minimum minutes you can use is 1 minute. All right, if you're trading the actual trading, you can't go down to 15 seconds, whatever. Now you need to also note that we are seeing a 15 seconds chart. This is a 15 seconds chart. All right, this is where you see that right here. This is a 15 seconds chart. You can decide to match it with this one by coming to this place here and turn it to 1 minute right here. Now every candle that you have right here represents 1 minute. Okay, so what we have there, that's exactly what we have there. Now the next thing to do is to try to look for indicators. Now if you want to add indicators, you can also use line charts. You can change this one to line. All right, right here you can change this one to candles. You can change this one to bars, just the stuff you see on TradingView, and you can also use Fibonacci candlesticks pattern. All right, just the same way, the same thing you see on TradingView. Right, those are the things you see right here. Okay, So you can enable timer. All right, when you enable timer, what this one does is it measure the time. Whenever you get into a trade, it just tells you the time that your trade is going to expire, you know, all those type of stuff. Okay, and also measure the time that the particular candle that you're entering on, or probably the candle that you're looking at, is going to expire. So right here now we are saying that this 1 minute candle is going to close in the next 50 minutes, 50 seconds rather. All right, okay, so that's exactly how this one works. Okay, so and then enable auto scroll. Let's say peradventure you already moved to the back, you're checking the chart, you're checking the previous data. If you stop, it will automatically take you back to the beginning. And enabling grid snap. All right, let's take that out. All right, what that one does is that whenever a particular candle is about to close, this thing right here that you see right here, this line right here, moves, it snaps to the next grid. All right, just leave the way for you to be able to see what you want to see. All right, now there's no really much importance right there. All you just need to enable is just this timer. Just enable this timer, put this one on candlestick. But if you're more familiar with Fibonacci candle, you can do Fibonacci candle. All right, and then right here we have the indicators. All right, so if you want to add indicator, probably you want to trade based on indicator, you can do indicator right here. Like this one now, I have this zigzag on the chart. This is the zigzag we have on the chart right here. If you use zigzag, we also have super trend. We have, you know, a lot of what is it called, a lot of indicators right here, but not as much as you're going to get on TradingView. All right, so and then you can decide to, you can I was about to say something just now. All right, so but then if I remember, I will talk about it again. So we have the indicator, so you can decide to use whatever indicator you like. Right, it's all your choice right there. Okay, then we have the tools. All right, now on TradingView you have so much tools that you can play with. All right, but here this is just the available tools that you have. All right, you only have the horizontal line, vertical line, you know, all those type of stuff. And there's also a Fibonacci retracement tool. Now this is not going to look the same way on the phone, on the mobile app or the mobile one. All right, but you can also find it whenever you see price. You will see some, you know, dots at this point here. Just play with it, you will get exactly what I'm saying. Okay, so you don't really need this aspect. All right, now this is chart. If you want to reach out to the, what is it called, the support, we have the chart right here. You have an achievement, you know, as you continue to grow, as you continue to do your stuff, they continue to pay you, you know, all those type of stuff. All right, so now let's move to the place. Now binary option, as there's not really much broker for binary option. Of course there are so many broker for binary option. All right, and that's the exact place where people think binary option is a scam. All right, you know, now that this price, all right, there's OTC that people can trade, which is set by the broker, and people do trade it. Like me personally, I trade this OTC very well. I trade OTC very well. All right, I don't even bother myself going to the real pair. All right, now it just depends on what works for you. You can go for the real pair, you can go for whatever, but for now I trade OTC very well. That's what I've been doing. All right, so now looking at this now, you guys know there's going to be so much broker that's going to come out. All right, because this is more like PROPFIRM kind of like a thing. All right, because most of the pocket binary option brokers, they are not regulated. Okay, they don't regulate them because they don't, just because, you know, even till now Instagram and some other platforms still see forex trading and whatever as gambling. All right, so places in the US, they have brokers that are regulated, that works on binary option. But one of the best broker you can find is Pocket Option. All right, Pocket Option is regulated, all right, in Seychelles. All right, they are regulated, and this is one of the most traded broker for binary option. It's one of the most used broker for binary option. Now, one of the things that makes Pocket Option a lot better, and something that makes you feel a lot more safer, is that price will not, all right, really will you see price manipulated against you particularly, because there are so many people that are trading binary option. And if you have so many people trading with a specific broker, you should expect that there are so many open trades at a given time. All right, so they cannot see your $1,000 account or $100 or $50 account or $10 account and manipulate just only your own, all right, and use that, because as you're placing buy now, there are other people who are placing sales. All right, there are so many millions of people who are placing sales, millions of people who are placing buys and all that. So I don't think there's actually a manipulation that's going to go on with pocket option, because there are so many people that are using it. Like it's worldwide. There's so many people that are using pocket option and it's really regulated. Okay, now to get started with pocket option, there's a link in the show box below to the official website. All right, use the link. When you use the link, all right, you'll be able to get 50% discount. All right, 50% discount that is withdrawable. You can use that 50% discount to trade, all right, and make actual money. And when you make up to $2,000, all right, it doesn't have to be something that is going to be fast. All right, you just take it slow, one after the other. You'll be able to withdraw the bonus that they are giving to you. All right, so if you want to get that, just use the link in the show box below. All right. So now to do your demo account, all you just have to do is come to this point. Immediately you sign up, all right, you are going to be given a demo account. The link is in the show box below. All right, just go for the demo account. Then when you go for the demo account, practice. All right, just practice everything I've said right now. You can also watch this video over and over again for you guys to understand better. Practice everything and try to see if all these things and get more familiar with binary option and exactly how it works. All right, then after you've done that, before you move to the real account. All right, sir. So if you're, no matter what country you are, all right, you will be able to, no matter what country you are, you'll be able to fund pocket option in your local currency. All right, so let's say peradventure I want to fund my real account. All right, it's very easy. You just click on top up right here, and if you want to withdraw, you click this guy right here. Okay, it's very simple. When you click on top up, this is what you're gonna get. Okay, this is what you're gonna get right here. So now it's saying I can make normal bank transfer. Now because I'm in Nigeria, all right, so it's going to automatically show this one, because when you verification is not difficult. All right, just submit your voter's card or your driver's license. All right, if you have a driver's license, good. If you don't have a driver's license, use your voter's card. But I don't think NIN is accepted. All right, so you can use your voter's card, but you can still try your NIN. All right, you can try if it will work, and if it doesn't work, you can also contact their support. Just come to help right here and message them that you have NIN if you're in Nigeria. All right, I'm speaking for people in Nigeria. All right, so you can just use that. But if you're in another country and you're given this plastic ID card, unlike Nigeria now that the ID card is paper, all right, so if you're in other countries and you have plastic ID, you don't have problem. All right, but if you're in Nigeria and you have that paper, because that paper does not have your date of birth, a visible date of birth, all right, they will not accept it. So you need to find voter's card or whatever. And if you want to use your voter's card, just use it at that place where you get national ID. All right, use it at the exact place where you have national ID. So you'll be verified in minutes. All right, it doesn't take more than like 5 minutes before your account is verified. Okay, and right here you can just fund your account with Naira. All right, so if you want to fund with you have to fund with dollars. All right, you have to state the amount of money you want to fund with. All right, then after putting the money, all right, the next thing is just for you to go straight to, you can click, the first thing now is just to click on Naira if I want to fund in Naira. Then the next thing I want to say is this. I will say right here, you deposit. All right here, let's say you want to deposit $1,000, $100, $200 or whatever. All right, so what you just do is just put the amount right there. All right, you can also put $5. That's the minimum you get. You can put $5, and then just right here. Now when you want to deposit, the promo code will be automatically displayed on the link you use. All right, so right here you just put your name, whatever, and then you proceed. All right, so the equivalent of the dollars that you're putting right here is going to be what you're going to be getting. All right, so that's just exactly how it works and how you can deposit. Now if you have any question about this, let me know, drop that. All right, because since I'm not getting any question, I think all of you guys are understanding everything properly. All right, but if you have any question, you can just drop that so I can go over it and explain to you guys what I'm looking at. Just go over it again. All right. So now let's proceed to exactly how our own strategy works. All right. Now I intend on giving you guys 10% every single day. All right. So let's say peradventure you fund your account with $20. I would recommend minimum of $20 if you want to trade my strategy. All right, $20. Now I can say you should deposit about $10 of $9 or whatever, but it's super risky because you don't have enough buy power, because you need enough buy power, all right, in order for you to be able to to sustain yourself. All right, but if you want to deposit $9, just know that if we have 2 consecutive losses or 3 consecutive losses, 3 or 4 consecutive losses, your account will be in red and you're probably going to lose the account. That's the reason why you need to have enough buy power. All right, so I would recommend that you deposit minimum of $20. All right, and when you have minimum of $20, I'm going to try as much as possible to give you 10% of that, 10 to 30% of that. Majorly on my personal account, I just do 30%. I also have guys already who are already doing 30% of their account on on trades, on every trade that we took, the same thing that I just showed to them. All right, but because there are so many people watching now, and we need to make it balanced, so I'm going to try as much as possible to give you guys from 10% to 30%. So once I give you 10% of your account in return every day, you can now decide to stop trading for that day and wait till the next day, or you want to decide to continue. All right, but one of the most downside for this is you need to know when to stop. All right, now it's not even just about this, it's about every other trading, all right, system. You always need to know when to stop. You don't want to be trading every single time, all right, every single minute, every single seconds. Now, because you see binary option that is very easy to trade, it's way easier than trading every other market. All right, then you don't just decide that, oh, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna be trading every minute, every seconds, every minute, every seconds. All right, it doesn't make any sense. You need to have a set target, and when you make that target, you stop for that day, and then tomorrow you continue again. Don't be greedy. All right, there's no reason to be greedy. All right, so that's exactly how it works. Okay, so explaining my strategy, all right, and exactly how it works and exactly what we do. All right, some of you guys are going to be able to start trading live tomorrow. That's only if you understand what we are doing right here. All right, only if you understand exactly what we are doing right here. Okay, you will be able to start trading starting from tomorrow. All right, because little mistake, all right, can really affect your account. All right, now I just want you guys to be patient, right, calmly, just listen to what I'm about to explain right now, because it's a very important aspect of it. All right, now there's no risk in sharing your pocket option ID. There's no risk with that. All right, and who are you planning on sharing your pocket ID with? It depends on the person you are planning on sharing your pocket option ID with. All right, so but you can use the link in the shop box below to get 50% discount. Okay, now let me show you guys exactly how our system works. Majorly I trade the OTC, which means that we trade from Monday to Sunday. I traded yesterday, I haven't traded today. All right, because of this session, that's the reason why I haven't traded. So I had to just suspend trading for today to teach this, to explain this to you guys. So I'm probably just going to continue trading tomorrow, but it hasn't passed my trading session though. I'm still trading, but I can still trade at this time, but I think I'm just going to wait because I have other things I just want to do for today. All right, so I'm just going to start with you guys tomorrow. All right, so now let's go to AUD card. Let's say peradventure we have AUD card OTC. All right, because he has high return, we have about 92%. Okay, what I then usually do is this. Then I will adjust this one to 15 seconds. All right. Sometimes in just 5 minutes, we're already done. We're already done with 30% and we just stop. We stop trading for the day. We're already done with 30% and we're done. All right, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and sometimes it can go as high as 1 hour before we can get the 30%. It can be crazy sometimes, and that's when we start having some few drawdown. Then there's never been a day, all right, there's never been a day that we've closed in loss. All right, there's never been a day of loss. All right, now anything can happen. All right, I'm not saying that it's not going to be possible, but I haven't experienced one myself. The first day that I started trading, I started making money since that same first day. All right, so the next thing I do is right here, I change this one, candlesticks, 15 seconds. Then I come to this point here. This one is showing 1 minute. You change that. This is the settings that I'm using for my own personal trading. You change this one to 15 seconds as well. All right, and then I get in at candle close. Okay, so this thing right here is going to tell you when the candle is going to close. It's going to be giving you a countdown. All right, you must make sure that you see this one. If you want to see it, go back to the candlestick right here and enable the timer right here. If I remove it, you see it's not there anymore. If I put it, it's there. All right, it will give you the countdown of before the candle closes. All right, so you can see this candle is going to close in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Now it has closed. All right, so majorly I get into trades on candle close. It has to be candle close. It's very, very important that it's candle close. That's when you're getting into the trade. Candle close. All right, candle close is very, very important. Don't get into the trade when the next candle is already 3 seconds and above. All right, let's say peradventure you want to get into this trade right now. You would have gotten into this trade, but now this is what you can see now, but you still want to get into trade. No, don't do that. The reason is because when this candle closes, you don't know, price might have, you might want to buy and price already got to this point right here. If you're buying right here, even if this candle closes bullish, but closes bullish slightly below your entry point, you will still lose the money. I hope you guys understand this. You still lose the money. All right, so you have to make sure that you're getting into the trade at the candle close. Immediately the candle is about probably 1 second. When the countdown is 1 second, get in. If you miss the trade, then just wait for another opportunity, because we're dealing with 15 seconds, right? So there are millions and millions and millions of opportunity you're going to see in a day. Like, you have thousands of, don't let me say millions, right? Let me say thousands of opportunities you're going to get in a day. You get thousands of it. All right, so there's no need to chase one entry, because if you miss out on one entry, definitely another entry is definitely going to happen. All right, it's definitely going to happen. So I just want you guys to know that. All right, so that's just exactly how I do it. So if you want to, so you change this one to 15 seconds. Now if you want to play with it, you can play with it on your own terms. You can do whatever you want, but just make sure that if you're trading with my own live session, if you're trading with us live, I'll always make sure that I emphasize on this. All right, I will emphasize on that every single time we are doing live session. I always remind you guys, 15 seconds right here, 15 seconds right here, the amount of money you want to risk right here. Okay, so if you want to risk $2, just increase that by $2, $3, $4, $5. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now my trading strategy is this. All right, I use 2 levels martingale. There's something we call, no, I use 1 level martingale. All right, there's something we call martingale. I don't know if you guys have an idea of what martingale is. I'm still probably going to make video about martingale. I'll continue to make more videos about this just to make you guys understand. Just going to be like a normal single videos, not a live session like this. All right, so what I do is this. I wait for price to get to a key level. All right, when price get to the key level, all right, where I know that there's a potential entry right there. All right, now there's nothing makes it different from trading normal forex trading. All right, this time you're just being precise. You want to be precise, just like they will tell you that whenever you have a support level, after having a support level, let me show you guys, just like they will tell you, let me reduce this one, put this one up, and then we have something like this. Okay, and then we drag this one and we'll put it right here. Okay, it's just like when they tell you now that you have a support level, support and resistance level, that when price get to the support level, you should get in, or probably wait for an engulfing or doji. All right, I'm sure most of you guys, that's when you're starting to trade, that's one of the first thing you heard people talk about. Like, wait for price to get to a key level. When it gets to a key level, wait for doji or wait for engulfing candle. Then when you see the engulfing candle, get into the trade. It's still the same thing that is applied to binary option. All right, at this point here, let's say peradventure we want to trade this one now. Now, I'm not saying this is the strategy, all right? This is not the strategy, but this is part of the things that I look for, all right? So you have a key level at this point here. You saw price push back there, and you already have a conviction that, oh, price is on an uptrend, and I feel like price is going to continue to push to the upper side when price gets to the key level. Now, what are you looking for? You're looking for a kind of like a candlestick formation. And I'm not saying a pattern now. Some people trade patterns. You can do pattern, whatever. You can decide to trade double top, double bottom. You can decide to trade triple top, whatever you want to do. All right. But now, let's say peradventure, right? This one now, basically, me, I use candles. All right. I use candlesticks formation. I use candlesticks. All right. Not candlestick pattern. All right. So, not chart pattern or whatever you call it. I use the candlestick itself. All right. And what I mean is that what is it called now? The engulfing, the doge, the whatever. Those are just the things that I just use. Okay, so now let's say peradventure this is a key level and price is approaching this key level. Now, I'm not saying you should go and use this strategy. I'm not saying you just fund your account now and start using this strategy, all right? Because this is not the full details about the strategy, all right? But I'm just going to give you guys, because you will still need to learn, you know, to be patient before you master it. So you don't necessarily need to jump into live account. But if you want to trade live account, you can fund your account, and tomorrow we will trade a live account together. All right, but for now, if you don't have more knowledge about binary option, don't jump into trading live now. All right, please guys, please. All right, so let's say peradventure you have a key level here. You're expecting price to come here and bounce away. Very simple, right? Price got to the level and you start looking out for some candlesticks formation. Probably you're looking for a doji, or you're looking for an engulfing candle, or you're looking for, you know, we have, you know, a lot of candlesticks formation, not just engulfing and doji candle or whatever. They are the most popular one, all right? But there are also other candlesticks formations, a lot of candlestick formations that are out there. Okay, now you don't necessarily need to learn everything, all right? But immediately price got to this key level, that we'll start seeing this rejection. Sometimes this is like the institution, whatever they call it, all right? Institution, that's what we call it, all right? Anyways, and say institution, we're trying to manipulate people, trying to do us. Let's say peradventure when price get to this point here, you expect that price is going to push back up immediately. All right, immediately this candle closes, you can get in for a buy. All right, and when you get in for a buy, it now depends on what the time, the duration you want. If you want it to last for the next candle, if you're working on a 15 seconds candle, you want it to last for just 15 seconds. If you're working on a 15 seconds candle, you can decide to say, okay, I don't want it to work for 15 seconds, I want it to work for 5 seconds. All right, you can also do that. All right, so now if you now decide that, and then you now say, okay, that's how I want it, and I'm going to go for a buy, and I want it to last for 15 seconds. You're going to get into the trade at the close of this candle right here. All right, and when we have this bullish candle, you would have been able to make money in just 15 seconds. Okay, so the system is really very simple, and it's the same thing with trading forex, trading crypto, whatever you want to trade. If you believe that Bitcoin is going to rise in the next 2 days, you can go to your binary option, buy Bitcoin right from the time that Bitcoin is, then leave it for, just increase the time period to 2 days or 3 days, just leave it. All right, and when your 2 days is completed, it's either you're losing money or you're winning money. Now contrary to, different from what you would do on a normal investment. When you do it on a normal investment, now if you don't make money, you still be in drawdown as long as your capital is not exhausted. But this one, all right, they are teaching you to risk, to have a set risk. So let's say peradventure you have a $10,000 account that you want to work with. You don't just go and just say, okay, I'm just going to buy Bitcoin of $10,000 when you're trading option. All right, you can now decide and say, okay, I'm going to take $500 out of my 10,000. I'm going to use it to buy Bitcoin. That Bitcoin is going to appreciate in the next 5 days. Okay, then you leave it for 5 days and let's see. Just set your time right here to 5 days. All right, you leave it for 5 days, set your time, and then just wait for what is going to happen after that. All right, so that's just exactly. And right on this one, you're going to make precise amount of money, so you don't have to wait for calculation of amount of move you make in the market, amount of move the market move, you know, that you're getting paid for that. All right, so if it also goes against you, you lose your entire investment. All right, the entire money you put on it. All right, so this is really simple to make money on. It's also really simple to lose money on. Come on, a novice can just go to the binary option now and just decide to just be trading, even without knowing anything at all, not knowing anything, not knowing how to trade or anything, and just buy, sell, you know, all this type of stuff, and still end up making money. All right, so that's how simple binary option can be. All right, but because of the fact that people can make so much money in a very short period of time, that's the reason why they just target that, you know, is gambling, you know, that the broker will manipulate your account, they will manipulate your results, you know, all those type of stuff. But that's not actually true. Okay, that's not really true. That's not entirely true. All right, of course there are some brokers that are not regulated, there are some brokers that are not real. Just like you have PROPFIRMs that are not real, you have PROPFIRMs that are not legit. Okay, there are so many of them now. If you go to Instagram now and you just maybe you see just one PROPFIRM ads and you just click on it, you check the comment section and whatever, or you visit their profile and you just close your Instagram and just put your phone down. The next time you go to Instagram again, you see that they will bombard you with so many PROPFIRM ads, you know, telling you to check. All right, now if you're checking every single one of them, you see that most of them, some of them, they are not even, you know, legit PROPFIRM. You know, you can sign up with them and then they fuck you up at the end of the day. All right, so those are just the things that are involved. All right, there's no way that you'll be in anything that is, you know, is fast growing. There's always this, you know, fake brokers. There are always scammers. There are always people out there who wants to open a broker or whatever, who wants to open a platform for people to just, for them to be able to, you know, steal your money and all that. So that's just what's involved with this one. But pocket option is regulated. All right, it's regulated, so you don't have issue. All right, so if you want to choose, make sure you're choosing pocket option. I recommend pocket option. There's also another one called Cortex. All right, the Cortex also is also a very good broker too as well. But for now, I'm only using pocket option because I'm a lot more familiar with pocket option now. Okay, but there's no really much different to their website. All right, if you go to Cortex, it's almost the same thing. If you go to pocket option, it's almost the same thing. All right, so so guys, that's just exactly how to trade binary option and exactly how to go about trading binary option. Okay, so now since you have understand everything that you need to know now, starting from tomorrow, we're going to start trading, all right, binary option. Okay, if you have any question, just I'm going to be answering and I'm going to be attending to all your questions on Telegram today. All right, I'm going to be really available and active on Telegram today. I want to teach you, I want to answer all your questions. If you have anything you need to know, all right, I'm going to answer everything. If you have any question you need to know, I'm going to answer everything. Okay, now I'm also going to drop the link to pocket option. I'm going to drop that on the coming, guys. I'm going to drop the link to pocket option. I'm going to drop it on the Telegram channel. All right, so you guys can go there, all right, and register your account, fund your account with a minimum of $20, and tomorrow your $20, that $20, I can guarantee that we're going to be making $2. That's what I can guarantee you. If you have $40, we'll be able to make $40. All right. If you have $60, we'll be able to make $6. All right. We can make more than that, but let's just put it realistically like that. All right. If you have $100 you want to put, I'm going to try my possible best to give you $10 every single day. All right. So that's what you need to do. If you want to start trading immediately, just register with Pocket Option. Verify your account. If you can't verify your account now, just register, fund your account, and then along the line when you want to make your withdrawal, you verify. All right. And we will have the live session on Zoom tomorrow. Okay. So we will start by 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm only spending 2 hours every day on Zoom. All right. It might not even be up to 2 hours. Okay. If we are done early, probably we are done 30 minutes or how many, whatever minutes, we will stop. All right. We will stop and everybody will get their payout. Always withdraw money. All right. That's another thing. All right. We'll talk about it tomorrow. All right. So just get your money out and then you will be fine. All right. So that's just it. If you have any question now, this time you need to start dropping it. I've also dropped I've sent the link on Telegram right now. Okay, to sign up with Pocket Option. All right, the link just dropped. All right, if you have any question, please drop it now. Let's talk about it. If there's anything you need to know, drop it, please. Let's talk about it. If there's anything you need to know, drop it. Let's talk about it. Okay, like I was explaining my strategy before, I'm trying to tell you guys exactly what I do and exactly how I trade the strategy. What you just need to do is very simple. All right, so we work on 15 seconds and 15 seconds right here. So let's say peradventure I want to get into this trade now. I'm going to wait for this candle to close. All right, this is just 8 seconds. Now let's say if I want to sell at this point here, I'll wait for sell. I will explain better tomorrow. Now I'm into this trade. Immediately that candle closes, I'm selling right here. Okay, so let's say peradventure if this trade goes bad, I'm gonna get in again. All right, so you can see now I made the same amount of money with just, all right, with just this move. Look at how small I sold here, and this is it. This is where the candle closes, and I still made the same amount of money that I will make even if the price move this much. Okay, so at this point here, let's say I want to buy. I want to give you my second entries martingale stuff. Let me show you guys. I'm waiting now, and this is one. I'm getting into the trade for a buy. Now if I buy this trade now and it goes bad, hopefully it goes bad so I can show you guys. So immediately it goes bad and we have 1, 2. I'll enter twice. Okay, I think I entered 3 times now. All right, I will just enter twice. So if I enter twice, all right, and it goes well, I'm going to make the money that I lost. All right, and I'll still make the same, almost the same amount of money that I'm supposed to make initially. All right, and if it goes bad, all right, I'm going to lose the second entry as well. All right, that's just the same way that someone said my video is paused. why Let's see. Any question, please drop it now. The video is perfect. All right, so that's just the same way. I'm going to explain more better tomorrow for you guys for entries. That's the reason why we're going to come to live session by 9, so I can explain. Then probably by 9:30 we'll start trading. All right, so that's just the exact thing that I do. Okay, so do you guys have any question? Do you have any question? And I'm also going to continue to make more videos about pocket option for you guys, so that you guys can understand more. All right, personal videos, all the topics that I've covered here, I'm also going to recover it again. Just talk about it in a personal video and just post on YouTube, so that you guys can understand properly. And on the live session tomorrow, I'm still going to explain further. All right, so that just, it is what it is. So that does it. Very simple to do. It's not difficult. All right, it's not difficult at all. And then it doesn't stop our normal trading. Okay, it doesn't stop our normal forex trading. Okay, so this is what we do. We'll spend about 30 minutes or 1 hour trading binary option. Then after we are done with binary option, we will move to forex trading. So we do the live too on what is it called? We do the live session on forex trading as well. So nothing is stopping. All right, we'll continue with everything. Nothing is stopping. All right, because I still have PROPFIRMs, I still have personal brokerage account and all that. All right, so we'll still continue to trade it. All right, but it's just good for you to be flexible. All right, in everything. All right, so we're still looking for money. All right, money is still needed. Even the richest man in Africa is still looking for money. All right, so whatever ways, I'm still looking into trying to learn about futures markets, but I'm still dealing with options, so I don't think I'm going to go for futures market for now. I'm still dealing with, let's do this one successfully, all right, first, and then we can proceed to move to every other thing. All right, so that's just it, guys. Thank you for having me today. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow by 9 a.m. we will start on Telegram. So if you're watching this video now and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're not in the Telegram channel, because on the Telegram channel, the reason is this. Now you can see this video, I'm the only one who knows that this video is delayed. All right, because there are so many things that I'm watching the actual video right here on the screen right here, and what I can see right now is that this video is delayed. All right, I don't know what is going on. I think maybe it's the system that I'm using that I have to change or whatever. All right, but the video is really delayed. It's delayed about 30 seconds or something. So I would have been in a trade for kind of like a long time before you guys get the video, before you get the call out, before you get the trade. That's the reason why we need to do this on Telegram, because on Telegram now you're going to get it in real life, all right, in real time rather. Okay, you're going to get it in real time. There's no delay when it comes to I said Telegram, Zoom. Okay, there's no delay with Zoom. All right, but here there's delay. Anything can just happen and there's already a delay, all those type of stuff. So we're gonna do it on Zoom, okay, so that you can get it real time. And since you guys know that we're working with 15 seconds time frame, all right, you can't afford to miss any time. You can't afford to even miss any seconds. As I'm getting in, you are also getting in at the same time. Okay, so that's one thing about it. All right, so that's the reason why we have to do it on Zoom, but then it will still be streamed on YouTube like this. All right, but just that